And we are rolling. Welcome back to What a Friend for Home Edition. You're here with BRO. And I got good positive feedback from my last video. And I got not so good feedback from my last video. So my issue was my last video. I kept on leaving the t-shirt. I kept on leaving the square thing in the middle. That was annoying. But now I figured out how to fix it. And it won't be there anymore. And I think I'm gonna shoot during the day more often because the grading looks better the camera. Got my two. Oh, 1 second. No wonder. 1 second. Oh, you see that? Much better. So today I'll be doing a reaction video today. First one. I've always wanted to do this, like for a long time. You know, but anyway, let's get straight into it. I'm reacting to Abba and Preach. I'm a big fan of them. I was watching them when I was still during lockdown. And I told my ex, let's do the same thing. Well, she wasn't really on it. You know, but I said I'm gonna do it. It took me a while to get there, but I'm there at the end of the day. So let's get into this. You know, okay. Let's go.
The thing about what I'm about to show you,
Go for it.
but I want your insight on it. Okay.
Shout out and Preach again. I'm a massive fan. I've been listening to these guys for years upon years, you know, for many, many years. So I'm just happy I can react to their videos. So let's go.
Let's go.
You want me inside of it? That's what
Pause. That's a massive pause.
I heard. My
I
bad.
want your insight on it.
Pause. Keep going.
Your insight.
Oh,
Oh, okay, say
Insight.
no
Am I
more.
crazy?
it sounded crazy the way you said it, but
Until I met the mayor of my town, Hoyashi, in Japan, and I told my mayor, why when I'm going to Japanese restaurants, they tell me away. When I go to the, ryokan, they tell me away, and he said, no, they're not racist. We become jittery when we don't know how to interact. It's called xenophobia. You don't want to look stupid. In Japanese, they want to be perfect all the time.
Is that true? If any people that's following me is Japanese, is that true? When you go into a restaurant in Japan, if they don't know you, they won't serve you. I've never been, so I don't know. But I do want to go.
If I'm going to serve this man and I make a mistake, my face is down. So rather avoid it. So he gave me a word to use, which is a greeting that says, I am sorry for being a burden on you. And it changed everything.
But what do you mean burden? If I'm here to spend my money, how am I being a burden? I'm spending cash. I'm spending cash money.
So once you said that,
Yes.
but I wouldn't
understand.
want to walk around thinking that I'm a burden.
Well, then
for some-
stay in your country. Don't go anywhere.
Well, I
Because
wanna
there is
visit. I
there
want
is something
to-
called multicultural communication, multicultural understanding, multicultural. We teach it. It's very expensive. You think it's there for nothing? It's there to prepare you to know where you're going and how to make the larger community feel comfortable. Not for them to make you feel comfortable. You buy that comfort.
So because
Wait. So I'm paying to be comfortable in someone else's establishment. But I'm the consumer, right? And the people that's providing is the one that should make me feel comfortable. Am I just chatting a bag of poo?
you don't know how to serve me, I need to dumb down.
No. It's not a dumbing down. That's a very American.
Earl Grey tea. Hey, do your job.
And then
I'm
you
basically
are. You
I'm
are.
basically saying I'm so sorry that you
have
cannot
come.
serve me.
You have come to.
But can you
disturb-
serve me?
No, you've come to disturb what we call a status quo.
Chariot.
Sorry guys, let me just remove these adverts. Stupid adverts. Yeah, I don't understand all that. I don't understand all that. Alright, let's get back into it. I'm trying to get flagged.
Status quo. You, if you are a man of conscience, you know that I am different. I cannot expect the majority to disorganize themselves to accommodate me. I have to find that accommodation, make them feel that I come with knowledge about you.
But don't they know I'm traveling to their country? Don't
What?
they know that there are, visitors? There's people coming.
Yeah, there are foreign hotels. We call them foreign hotels. Go there, you go in.
So
and
at the
shoot.
Marriott?
That's correct. That's why we have the ryokan. Ryokan is traditional Japanese hotels.
Oh, so what he's saying is, if you're a tourist and you're traveling to those countries, go to the tourist hotels. Don't go to the local hotels, especially in certain countries anyway, because some of them are very traditional. And they don't want to deal with tourists. I'd like to know the locals. Do they care about tourism? Do they care about the money? Yeah, everyone cares about money, but do they care about tourist money? Are they content?
Okay.
You take off your shoes and your clothes at the door, standing naked, and a woman will give you what is called kata, and you wear it. Whole bamboo floor is polished, you can eat from it. You all, men and women, have to take a shower in one spring water, okay? Warm spring. Sit and I wash your bag. Western people are not comfortable doing that. So don't come here.
I'm not comfortable. Unless it's you know what I mean? But no one, yeah. You ain't watching my back.
But out of curiosity, some of we foreigners want to go there. And then it has caused problem already. The woman won't behave this way if there hasn't been a precedent to this. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So I wanted to. What were your thoughts about what you just heard about this man? You go to another country. If you're not ready to come to, it's not yours. Stay the fuck home.
Okay, I feel like you agree with him.
You what?
I feel like you agree with him.
I agree to an extent as well. But to an extent. Because if I'm traveling to another country, I do want to, you know what I mean? I do want to, I do want to experience. So I will go down to the locals. Like if you go Cameroon, for example, yes, there's the Hilton. Yes, there's all the different hotels. But you want to get the vibe of the people. You want to go to the market. You want to do the same things. And if that's going to be an inconvenience to the people in the country, because I want to go and visit what you guys built and spend my money, or even pay more what you're charging, because let's tell the truth, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are charging more. Taxis, fruits, when they know there's a foreigner coming in, and they go take your money, they go take. So I don't really understand why.
I tend to agree with him. I tend to be like, don't be a nuisance, and it's not so much. Yeah, I kind of agree. Didn't really know how to feel about it, but I'm looking at what he's saying. I'm like, it makes a lot of sense. It's not so much dumbing down, or I felt like she was coming in on that subject with a lot of, like he said, the American thing, and just like, hey, listen, you need to. I feel like that. I felt like that a bit when my cousins sometimes from the States, they come here and they expect everything they got in America to be here. Like, we went to a restaurant at some point, and this was just last year. And my cousin's like, a steak restaurant, and it's like, yo, they don't have no gravy here. You want what gravy? Yeah, gravy. Like you have steak on. That's.
I will say, best Americans, when you come to the UK, not all of you, some of them anyway. When you come to the UK and you complain about our food, but more importantly, you complain about our weed. Listen, our thing is 10-10. I don't know what bush you ever been smoking down there, Stardust, but the weed here is 10-10. So please, come on, allow it. Yeah? Americans. Anyway, love to hate.
That's how you eat it at your spot, but you're not the norm of the world. And when you're gonna travel, they're gonna serve you steak. and there's not gonna be gravy. And they brought like something that's like, this not gravy, this is sauce. I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Was it an American?
And-
Was it an American steakhouse though?
No.
One of the great challenges in this work.
Sorry. Adverts. But yeah, I got a lot of American cousins. A lot of American cousins. They're cool. I think they're younger. I haven't met any of my older American cousins. Like the ones that came from back home and went to America is different to the ones that's born there. Like I got younger American cousins, but none of my age that I haven't met. You see what I'm saying? I've been in Canada, because my dad, he's in Canada, he's in Hamilton. So I met some young people there, but I've never experienced or chilled with someone from America or Canada. When they do come here, I do get this sense of, no entitlement. They're like, oh yeah. I remember when he just said there were blacks in the UK. That was crazy. That was crazy. So, anyway, let's get back to this.
Steakhouse,
Gotcha.
which we may kind of make it different than them over there. So, yeah, you expect it a certain way sometimes. I feel Americans sometimes they do that, or when they travel, they're like they really expect. And it's not just Americans; it's other people. But I've experienced a lot with it.
If it's not only Americans, who? I would love to know. Let me know.
Americans. So what did you think about that?
So I can't speak on Japan because I don't know the customs. I don't know if what he's describing is accurate. Like some people are gonna look at this video and be like, no, there's a bunch of racist people over there. They just don't want you because you're dark. And other people are like, no, these customs are real. I don't know. What I can tell you is that a lot of people take foreigners coming into their country very differently. For example, if you think about a Western context, a lot of people tell you, be happy. Tourists are visiting. You should be grateful. But you have to understand, tourism isn't always a great thing.
Yep. Look what's happening in Spain. Spain there, because the rent is going up for the locals because many tourists are coming and staying, and the homeowners are spiking the prices for many things, and the locals can't afford it. Like the locals can't afford it, and I hear you, but Spain's nice, and you got some beautiful women. You know what I mean? So let's go.
And sometimes too much of it can be a horrible thing. Take Barcelona, for example.
I just
They
said
had
that.
protests where they said, we don't want these tourists here. Why? Because of the fact that tourists were coming and there was such a demand for them. People were buying up the homes that were supposed to be for local residents, turning them to Airbnb, driving the cost of rent up for everyone. And then all of a sudden, people can't find places to live. The local population's pushed out and tourism is booming. It's like,
Yeah.
well, they're going to have a negative relationship with tourism. Is that these people hate tourists? No, they hate the effects of that. In that same token, I can imagine cultures where you want to be able to serve, but if you don't speak English, and I know plenty of people like this,
Sorry.
if they can't speak the language of the person they're trying to serve, they're too embarrassed or they're too frozen to be able to serve that person, and they just rather not deal with it. That's
So I speak. French was my first language. Obviously, growing up in London, I was born here, but growing up in London, there was a thing where in primary school, so I only spoke French. My mum only spoke French to us. I'm the oldest, so I only spoke French. But when the teachers told my mum, "Hey, you gotta speak English," you gotta speak English. But anyway, so when I went to Paris, my French isn't that bad, but it isn't that good either. So I was embarrassed to speak in French. So I'll usually say, tu parles anglais? And they'll usually say to me, no, je parle français. I say, merde. So I understand. People do get embarrassed. I get embarrassed. I got embarrassed.
a real thing. Now, again, I can't speak on that because I don't know. So I'll claim ignorance. I don't know.
Yeah, but everybody speaks English.
They don't. Another example. I traveled to Ethiopia. Some places, they don't want foreigners there. The reason being is they're used to their stuff a certain way. When a foreign comes in, one, they don't speak the full.
I went Cameroon. When I was, how old was I? I think I forgot. Anyway, I was a teenager. because I had a kind of like a role mentality and role mentality. So we're in Cameroon and we're at the petrol station, and I left my door open, and a guy drove past and he couldn't get through. This guy started insulting me out in French. Who do you think you are? You come to this country, you think you own everything, and because I understood what he said, but I responded in English. I'm like, Bunya, so you talking to you? You don't talk to me like that. He didn't have a clue what I said, but he just knew I was upset. So I do understand some locals. There are locals that are upset because of, inflation, because of tourism. But there's some locals that just want to be upset. Like they just want to be upset. They'll never happy. They'll never be happy.
Foreigners' language. Two, they don't want to disrupt the way and they don't like the feeling of outsiders observing them. It's not that they hate you, it's that they want to keep this stuff for locals, by locals, and keep that
They
environment.
just don't want to feel like a zoo.
Yeah. So it's not even like, oh, a white person came in or whatever. You can be from a different African nation, they still don't want it. There's plenty of places where tourism is encouraged or accepted or whatever. And it's not that different in even a Western context. Like, there's some neighborhoods you're just not supposed to travel to. They don't want to see your ass there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
The only neighborhood I wasn't allowed to go to, that was in London, it was a certain area, and it was nothing to do with gang culture. You're too dark here, mate. You shouldn't be around here. You know what I mean? But that's not all English people, man. Some of them are mad cool, man.
God, is that Compton? I just got oh my God. That is looking at it. Oh my God.
And you know what's fucked up? They do tours of Compton.
Yeah, I know.
Tour
See, that's
buses
crazy.
Where you pay people to go see.
Imagine doing a tour bus through Brixton before the whole gentrification. Imagine going through Angel Town, going through Mitesfield, going through Summer Leighton, Loughborough, Five Ways, Core Harbour Lane, going for a bus tour. You see over there, that's where they. You see over there, that's where they. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that.
Dangerous areas. It's like, what the fuck is this zoo like shit? But we've commodified, tourism so much, and we've made it such a. But in some cases, it can be bad. It can be really bad. So she said something that's interesting. She said, I have to lower myself. No, you're going into an environment where social norms are just not the same.
Feeling guilty for relying on friends and family?
Bloody hell, mate. How many adverts, huh? Gonna kill me out here. And I'm not getting that premiere. That was it. Premiere, YouTube Premiere, because YouTube ads help artists. Some artists are on YouTube ads. I was one of the artists, and ads helped. So that's the main reason why I don't want to get it. Plus, I don't want to have another subscription on my freaking account.
Accommodate that. They're not supposed to accommodate you. This isn't a situation where the customer is almost right. Even though Japanese pride themselves on customer service when it comes to their establishment, creating a great, clean environment where you're going to be well taken care of. There's a certain level of respect for the culture that you have to have, a certain adherence to it, especially when you leave a lot of the places that are catered towards Westerners. And this is true for any place. I go to some places in Korea, they're just not going to want foreigners in there. They don't know how to serve you. You're going to take up their space, you're going to take up their resources, and they're not even sure if they can give you a good experience. I'd rather you leave, go somewhere where they can serve you. Is that crazy? I don't think so.
And you're gonna talk shit not because it was bad service, but it was not the business, the service that you're accustomed to at home.
Yeah.
That's thief.
Yeah. So,
I can get.
what does it say in the comments? Pull it up. I want to actually see what the comments say.
That's a good.
Because like a lot of people who may have gone may have had something. I'm a chef at a restaurant in Shizuoka, Japan, with a Japanese wife, and he's absolutely correct. I've never had a problem with eating anywhere in Japan because I always bow and give a formal Japanese greeting, no problem. And I do it in reverse when Japanese come into my restaurants. Our greeting in Nihongo, our business culture is in Japanese, so we are always busy.
It's like me when like my friends. A lot of my friends are Nigerian. So, not in a restaurant, you have to do this, but when I met my friend's mom and dad, I had to bow. So you put like one thing and then you bow. I'm gonna lie to you. At first, I was not on it. I didn't, what am I bowing for? Bowing to who? Why do I have to bow? then I started to understand that the bowing is a show of respect, and I was going into their house, so I did it. I did it. You know, so culture does play a part, and some of those being mean. So let's get that clear.
Someone asked a question. Well, the question has to be asked: do these people also adjust when they are visiting? If you ever pay attention to some Asians, but if you pay attention to Japanese tourists, they don't try to take up space everywhere. They're trying to be very mindful. They don't just leave trash. And the same way a lot of foreigners go to their country and do things dirtily, they don't do that. A lot of
I won't say what, but
cultures do pride themselves on how they behave when they go overseas. Not everybody, but some, right? So I would say
not everybody, but some. You dirty.
yeah, in my experience, Japanese tourists are great. Having been an Airbnb host myself, I've had people from all different countries. And let me tell you, some stereotypes are accurate. But in my experience, when I've had Japanese guests, they've been good.
What stereotypes?
And I don't even know why this shit is like so crazy. Like,
Preaches a menace. He was really there.
you might come from a culture where you have, when you go to other places, you gotta take off your shoes when you go inside the front door. Oh, is that bowing? Is that like you having, yes, that's you adjusting to the way they do stuff. You don't wanna do that, we don't wanna serve you. You don't wanna bow and do things respectfully, however they wanna do it, we don't wanna serve you. I don't understand, for like me, people who travel to purposefully not engage with the culture they're going to visit. You paying thousands of dollars to be 1000% American and try to Americanize other. That's why. Don't you want to have an immersive experience? Like I don't understand the resistance to that. Oh, I don't want to bow. Like they're not asking you to go over there and suck their toes. They're like, welcome, bitch, and it's just
Slow there, buddy.
welcome, bitch. You know what I mean? That's not what they doing. They're not asking you to do nasty shit. Ooh, let me see your butthole. That's not what they doing. I can understand. Like I think it's a very
Arigato.
That is this. Each to their own.
So I don't know if I can give you guys any advice. Learn about the places you guys are traveling to. Take some of this advice.
Yeah.
And travel in a way where you can accommodate the local population because you are placing a burden on them.
Look at me, like when I travel, I show respect everywhere I go, because it's not my country, and I don't know where I'm running to if something pops off. To be fair, and plus to be fair, I've been traveling like in almost 10 years. I don't do well with planes.
You are. As much as you think, oh, I'm breaking like you, a lot of these people don't care. Their economy is going to be generally fine for most of these places. The ones who need your business, they gonna learn your customs and try to accommodate you as much as possible. A lot of them don't give a fuck about whether you come shop at their place or not. They'll accept it, but they're not gonna prostrate themselves in front of you.
What? Yeah, Albert went to the doctor.
Is it prostate? It's definitely not prostate.
No. Prosternate.
I don't know. The word is close.
Prostate is not it. I can tell you it's not.
Prostate. That's nasty work.
Prostate.
I just got prostate on my mind. So
You got. I got prostate on my mind. Prostate on my mind. That's crazy, bro.
I gotta Google this word because I can't just leave it now. I'm mad.
Prostate is wild.
Oh no, it is prostate. Oh
No.
yes, prostrate yourself before the Lord means to humble yourself and submit to God by physically lying face down on the ground
So your asshole to the sky.
or bowing low.
And showing your butthole.
That's yo, that's
Your
crazy.
ass up, do not-
That's
I'm
crazy.
just saying what you gotta prostate yourself. Show your butthole so they can prostate. Check.
Yeah, it is.
See, you show your butthole.
Anyways, man, I was
Anyway, man. Again, big fan of Abba and Preach. Been a fan for many, many years. And they're both Canadian. And the thing is, they both speak French. Even though he's Ethiopian and one's from Haiti. So, I think Haiti speak French anyway. Or speak more pidgin. But, yeah, no, man. This is me reacting to their video. There'll be more reactions. Oh, sorry. There'll be more reactions, and we go from there. Sign out. I just start recording.